Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 5 with, I say, a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a made-up racing series. This is kind of loosely based on the Super Ute series that you find in Australia, where they race some big, utes. I mean, we've got kind of even bigger pickup trucks because this is what we have in Horizon to play around with. And we have a new one, the Toyota Tundra, is here. That's what I'm going to be racing. We've got a selection of them, though, to go racing. It should be some good fun, really. A bunch of them have been built to be, hopefully, fairly comparable in terms of pace. So we have got the Tundra that me and Gliska are driving. There's a Colorado, there's some Raptors, old and new Raptors. The game has done an astounding job of mixing up the grid here. Bloody hell, Raptor, Colorado. The Tundras are split by the other Raptors, and then we've got intermittent X-classes and Titans. Oh dear. Apparently, the Raptors, the old Raptors got the most PI, but these are balanced to be fairly as reasonably close as we can. I am, buried a little bit in the pack in this one. Should be some good racing, though. I mean, these are much bigger than the vehicles. I mean, we sometimes do some cross-country racing, where, you've got quite a lot of track width to work with. You've got to be careful. I mean, the Titans are huge. The Tundra's not that much smaller than the Titan. To be fair, the X-Class looks tiny in this field, when, it's normally bigger than everything. In other races we've done. All of the vehicles are on off-road race tyres, you will notice, and while they are racing on tarmac and they are rear-wheel drive vehicles, the reason they're on the off-road race tyres is because that's the only tyre the Tundra gets. So to keep things fair, everything is on the same compound of tyre. We've got something having a look to the inside. I'm going to try and make it work around the outside of Stevie here if we can. No, Stevie's going to run wide on the exit. We're going to go for a cutback. We were going to try and hold the Ford out wide. Didn't quite pan out in that one. We're still going to be stuck side by side. Around the outside of the hairpin might work if I can... no. Can't get it right there. Do not want to get stuck behind a Raptor. I want to try and chase down the group ahead. We're still looking for a way past Stevie. Can't do it here. Going to have to fall back into line. Maybe. Carry good pace through here. That should do the trick. We will clear the monster car as they fight 2 and almost 3 wide up ahead. Got a really good run out of that corner. That's what we like to see. Are we going to be flat through here? In the truck, we will just about be flat. I think we could have been flat, to be fair. There hadn't been so many vehicles around. Stevie's got a good run. I wanted to shut the door, but it was too late. The Raptor was approaching way too fast. Chris is desperately trying to look at the Colorado that looks tiny up against 2 Raptors, I think, possibly. We are clear as Stevie, and here comes one of the Titans having a look around the place. It's not quite... it has got the move completed now. We are going to get ready to defend from the Titan. The Tundra is very good in the corners, but I have not really been able to get myself in a position. My teammate is up in second, if you like. The other Tundra is doing well. We're going to try and make our way through this pack of cars if we can. We're going to... let's see... wide, try and sweep down on the exit. Not quite got the momentum there. The good news from me, Stevie and Speebies are having a fight behind. That helps, gives me a little bit of breather, if you like. We were quick through here last lap. We're quick through here again, chasing down that Colorado that Chris is driving. Not going to be looking for a way past just yet, though. Not going to be close enough. I mean, this final corner, it is maybe a lift. If the truck starts sliding, it really did want to let go there. God, it sort of bumps around over there. It definitely wanted to slide. Kept it in check, though. Chris has had a big fire up the inside of Ewan and looks like might get to the place. Puts Ewan out wide. If we can be neat through here, we will take that one as well. Thank you very much. I mean, it's a side of close racing where one little mistake can end up costing you 2 positions. I mean, it's good. It's good for me, bad for Ewan. Which we will barrel down in towards this next corner. Chris is now trying to find a way past Liam. We've carried crazy amount of speed off of the bridge there. We are closing and closing, but I struggle to make a pass stick up here. We're going for... no, I don't think I want second gear. It's going for, again, try and get on that exit. The Tundra's a little bit... the Tundra's good in terms of grip. It is a little bit down on straight line speed compared to some of the other vehicles. Just how the balancing has gone, if you will. Ewan gives us a helpful hand into the next corner. Don't hit the wall. We have built the gap, and Lombo and Gliska, they've been fighting. Either they've been fighting and slowed each other down, or Rusky's found some pace. If anything, we're all actually kind of catching the lead pair. I'm going to guess it's perhaps from their fighting, although we've not exactly been in clean air completely ourselves here. Ewan's dropped back over the course of this last couple of corners, the end of that lap. We can carry a lot of speed into turn 1. If anything, though, a little too much speed from me there. It's just, well, we're eager to try and find a way past the Colorado. I think we've got pace in this if I could string a good lap together. I'm not sure we've got enough time to do, barring mistakes, to do much about the vehicles ahead. Don't hit the Armco barrier. Really easy to turn in a little too soon and bounce off that and get fired out wide. Impega's on the move with one of the Titans as well. Is that behind Ewan? A big lock-up for Liam there. Third gear on the exit. I mean, these have got big torquey V8s in them. They all have the same V8 barring the X-Class as a Mercedes V8, but they've all got big V8s, lots of power, lots of torque. So we will get away with running it in third gear on the exit of that corner. We're gonna pushed it too hard. That's where we had been making lap time, but this lap around just, yeah, pushed it a little bit too hard. Rusky's right on to that group at the front, although I think hit the wall, much like we're about to almost do. Nearly got in a lot of trouble. It's like Gliska might be about to go for the lead. We've got one lap to go. If they really fight hard, they could actually all stumble over each other at this point. Don't think that's going to be the case, sadly. My kind of bad end to the previous lap might have just dropped me out of contention here. We've got to almost be a little bit more mindful of Impega behind, although Chris is having a look around the outside of Liam. That is a long way to go around the outside of another truck there. It's a good effort from the Colorado, but it's not quite going to make it. Yeah, it's a shame we're not close enough to try and profit if anything goes wrong here. Chris having a big dive at the hairpin. That is really going to slow down the both of them. But it looks like it might almost work. I don't know if third gear works there. Don't know what gear I want. Just can't seem to get that hairpin. Can't seem to carry the speed through that hairpin, which is a bit of a pain. Pega is catching. It's not been a very good final lap by me. We've just not been as quick as we needed to be through a few important places, sadly. It looks like Gliska is going to take a victory in this one. We are going to wander a little bit wide out of the final corner. It's not a terrible final lap by me. We will hold on in the Super Ute, in the Super Ute racing, if you like. Yeah. We sort of started catching that front group and it just fell away at the end. Little bit disappointing. Fastest lap time would go to Liam, I think, just. Funnily, I say funnily, as hope. Lap time very, very close between all of these vehicles. We have three different trucks on the podium. So, after a slightly disappointing first race, it's a fun first race, not quite the result that that I would have liked. We move on. Ooh, the Tundras are towards the front. The game is doing a terrible job of randomising the bloody grid. Apart from the X-classes that are sandwiching the field. Oh dear. I'm not sure this is going to be the best track for the Toyota. If it is a bit down on top speed, it wasn't massively down on top speed. Oh, and we had a Colorado disconnect, I think we might have done. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't crazy bad down in terms of top speed, but if it is a bit down, this is where we're going to potentially notice it at this track. This is a bit of a faster circuit. However, we have a nice spot on the grid, so I mean, it's possible we might be able to run away from the field with the good handling and the bits that we need good handling for. I don't know how fast turn. I don't know this track very well, and it's immediately showing. I don't know how much we needed to slow down for that first corner. So that's a little bit unfortunate. You can definitely turn a little tighter than Longbow's Raptor, for example. But let's just got to the lead of the race with the other Toyota. I mean, we know this car is this truck is clearly very quick. Longbow is going to run a little bit wide through there. So I was slow on the way into the corner, but we get a better run on the exit. Hopefully, it can put me back up into a third position. Indeed, it does. I'd like to be closer to the top two so we can maybe get a little bit of the old drafting going. I feel like with these that's going to make a big difference because they're punching a really big hole in the air. Gliska was wide and clipped the wall, lost a lot of momentum. However, Amy would have also had to have slowed and lifted to kind of avoid the trouble. So me and Longbow have got a crazy amount of momentum coming down, or relatively speaking, a lot of momentum coming down towards this first corner. We are through there. I was trying not to brake check Longbow. I just didn't know where the braking zone was at full full racing speed. Mercedes is out wide here, and may well be. In fact, they're both going to be taking funky lines because they're side by side. Longbow's lost a lot of time there. I don't know quite what happened. I am happy to try. Yeah, what I'm going to try and do is let the Mercedes get stuck out wide, carry the momentum, get myself into a second place, and the Toyotas have a 1-2 for now. For now, whether it's going to last or not, I don't know. However, oh, don't clonk that wall. There we go. We haven't got as good a run out of there as we did last time around. Here comes the Merc, the 1-2. It's not going to last for much longer. Mercedes is coming past, and then the Fords are getting ready behind. Oh, God. Don't want to have all the Raptors turn up. Yeah, we may well have to fight off a Longbow soon. Once again, oh, Longbow got to the inside, and we... well, we ended up getting fired out wide, although we're going to duck underneath for the next corner. I don't know whether Longbow lifted to let us back past, and Amy just ended up out wide on their own, possibly, in all of that. And we're up into second once more. I've got to build a gap through this part of the lap, and that means not hitting a wall. God damn it, the Mercedes has hit the wall, and the buffer I had between me and the Raptor's gone. Damn it. We might have to be... I say we might have to be. We might end up being a little bit of a rear gunner for Gliska in this one. It might have to be some Toyota teamwork. Because, yeah, we've got Fords, we've got the Nissan Titan, Wimpega is in there. I think the Speed Beast Titan's not a million miles away either. Here comes Longbow with the Raptor. Still don't know where I need to brake for turn 1. About there, because we can park it on the apex. And then we know we can turn tighter through here than the Raptor can and just carry the speed. You see the nose of the Raptor just wash out wide through there. So we've got the turning. Just know we're going to be vulnerable. And if I end up backing Longbow up into Wimpega, that would be fine. Yeah, I really don't know this circuit. I do generally opt for the slower into a corner and faster out of it sort of a line. I'm just not 100% sure where I need to be going for some of these, where I need to be going on the brakes. Oh, that's probably screwed me there. There's only so much. Again, the Raptor's got understeer, but it is going to find a way past, and we might end up losing a podium here. I've got to try and force the Nissan to go the long way round if it wants it. This time, Longbow is early on. I think it is a little bit easier to follow a truck through here. You can kind of just base your braking on what they're doing, and Longbow washes out very wide there again. The Tundra can turn underneath it. See, I thought the longer straights was going to be our downfall, and it is to a degree. However, because the front end's so good through this section, we can make it difficult, and in fact Longbow's gone wide fighting Wimpega. We may get that Toyota 1-2. In fact, Impega's quite a long way back, as long as I don't beans up this final corner massively here. I think we are pretty set here, and indeed that is the case. Maybe do we want third gear? I feel like third gear is not quite going to work out of that final corner. Tundra's claim a 1-2. The Titan gets on the podium. Longbow will be frustrated with me, probably. We defended quite heavily in that one. We defended quite heavily in all that time, and Longbow finally got past and then immediately made a mistake on the next corner. And it's how it goes sometimes. I've been the one that's done that plenty. Yeah, I struggle to get pace in that vehicle. There clearly is more pace in that car. I also struggle to get pace at that track. However, I will take the podium. So up next we head to the Estadia circuit. We are still not too bad position on the grid here. We've actually got a mixed up grid this time. Well, Colorado's are together, but other than that, game, well done. It's improved. That's how we do a random grid slightly. I do like this circuit. I should at least know this track a bit better. In theory, that is the theory at least. We know we may be a little susceptible to straight line speed. A couple of places we might be susceptible in the Tundras, and these do seem to be a good choice of vehicles so far. helped by decent spots on the grid, definitely. We'll see. We've got two Raptors in front of us, and Impega this time isn't buried at the bottom of the pack. So we'll see what the Titan can do potentially here. I'm hoping through this section we should be good if I don't slide it. We have got some slight moisture around, shall we say. Is it post-rain, I think the weather is been set to on this one. I didn't specify it. Sometimes the game just, when you're setting it up, decides to put whatever weather it fancies. I'm fine with it. We'll get some variety going on. If we get a draft off this lot, we should be fine. What are these like high speed? Are they going to let go? Not too bad. Don't know how much we need to break through here particularly. Everyone's a little bit slidey on the exit. We use all the road, but that's what we should be doing. Impega's going to defend. Knows that Titan might be vulnerable through here. Everyone would have seen how well the Tundra can turn. So you do have to defend in some places. However, we are not able to do anything, and this is where we are vulnerable. Although the X-Class looks like it's just backed the pack up a little bit behind. We've got a 4-car breakaway at the front. Speed Beast's Titan is trying to clear Cargo's Mercedes. We'll let Liam and Longbow fight a smidge at the front. Not that there's much I can do currently. Don't miss a checkpoint. Wow, we can really carry a lot of speed through there compared to the Titan. That's good, but we need to be close. That's good news. That would be an overtaking opportunity if we were close enough. We just got to be close enough. The problem is the overtaking opportunities come after long straights, and well, funnily enough, they bugger off a little bit after the long straights, but we'll see. It's going to be down here is where our best bet is probably going to be. Through this fast chicane and then into the next corner. If I get the fast chicane right, especially if Impega slides. We're up onto 2 wheels. Longbow's wide. I'm wide. Everybody's in trouble through there. God damn it. Okay, here. This is where we're going to have to shove the nose of the Toyota to try and make something happen. It's, unfortunately for me, going to be the long way around here. Can't do it. We can keep the truck alongside, but we're going to just lose out in the drag race. Mercedes is clinging on to 5th behind. We actually lent on Impega. I thought Impega was clear for us to go full back into line. I actually mean push Impega that little bit wide. Liam's made a gap at the front after we all slid off at that same corner. Where can we find a pass? Where can we find a way through here? Run up the hill, unlikely. That corner is not quick enough for these other vehicles to struggle with understeer. It's a big train of vehicles behind. I mean, it's, when you're in the mid-pack, well, I say, we've got good battles going on wherever you are. We've just pulled clear. We've got this group are just pulling clear as they all really fight each other. Okay, we've got to be better on the exit of the chicane. Impega's driven in really hot into there. Impega's going to be in trouble. Oh, Impega's going to be in trouble. It bounces off the wall in front of me. Puts me in trouble in a slightly different way. But we will take the 3rd place away this time around. Now we're going to be potentially vulnerable at turn 1-ish, whatever if you want to call it. The first braking zone is where we're in trouble. In fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to defend it, because the Titan's going to have such straight line speed that it may well pass us before the corner, before the braking zone. Oh no, it is going to be alongside here, but it's going to be on the outside. Oh, at a part of the circuit it won't enjoy too much. I didn't particularly intend to escort Impega wide, but I have to make the checkpoint at the end of the day. Through there, we will keep hold of 3rd for now. I think the Fords might be too far gone. I think mine and Impega battling over this 3rd spot might have let the Fords get away. However, I will do my best to try and chase down Longbow's Raptor, especially when there's always potential for things to go a little bit awry, especially this chicane. The chicane has caused problems, and Longbow's out wide again. Impega's probably followed me through there and stayed with. We're actually really reeled in Longbow this lap. Could we do something on the final lap? That is the question here. Liam's gone. Can't catch Liam. Impega's been very quick through there. That's, jeez, Impega was monstrously fast. Longbow's taken out all of the fence. That's going to put me and Impega past. Impega's got loads of speed, but nowhere to go because it's 2 trucks wide, and already we will cover the inside down here. Impega can look out wide, but there's not going to be any space for that. Longbow's still sniffing around there as well. They can go side by side. I will run up the hill with the second place now, minding the crash barriers because I've seen how mean they can be. I haven't even been able to look at the positions. We've still got Mercedes in 5th and 6th in this one. I think it's the best showing from the X-classes so far. Right, we've got to get the chicane well again. It's probably been the strength really of the Tundra through here. It has been just, yeah, get the front end, change direction through here, don't run wide. Those two can lean on each other. That's impressive, side by side from both of those. And stayed on the track nicely. We will barrel into the final couple of corners a little bit too sideways perhaps for the Tundra, or definitely on the limit of what I wanted with the Toyota. Liam is going to take victory, and I don't really have an answer for the Ford out in front. However, a little unfortunate mistake for Longbow, ended up in the crash barrier. We profited, Pega very nearly profited as well in that one. We will claim a second place in this. Whew, that was a bloody good race. That was good fun. Oh, what was the fastest laps? Yeah, it was to Liam by a good margin. We could not match that. Glisko a couple of tenths faster than us, but yeah, Tundras are quick. There we go. Liam claims victory number 3. Well, we head into our final race. Oh, and I'm on pole. That's good. Oh, God. Game, come on now. The Tundras have been pretty fast. This might be, I'd say in theory, one of their strongest tracks. I really like this circuit. It is quite a handling-based track. But I feel sorry for Mpega. Mpega's had good speed with that Titan, has just not had any nice spots on the grid. Yeah, I mean, the Tundras have got a good shout here. There's no doubt about it. The Raptors, if they can get off the line quickly, might be able to give us some problems. Look at Longbow had controller issues. Oh, I have made a dumb mistake. For some reason I thought turn 1 was further down than that, to be honest. Like this go around wide through the next part of all of this sort of first sequence of corners. But yeah, Longbow has some sort of controller malfunction in one of the Raptors. We are nicely enough through there. I'm actually kind of happy to stay in ghost mode through all of this section. Oh, now we're all out of ghost mode. We've got one Titan alongside us. That Titan missed a checkpoint. Speed Beast is off and out of it. So, Tundras are 1 and 2 here. We have Ewan in a Raptor, I think, behind us. Then we have Chris with one of the Colorados. Longbow's got that Raptor going up in 5th. We've got a lot of momentum going down here. Not going to go around the outside there, though. Should have lifted off sooner out of that one. Ewan will carry good speed through there. He's going to clonk the wall, though. We're going to try and shoot the gap back to the inside. That will do for turn 1. And we will retake our second place. Okay, let's see if we can chase down Gliska. I mean, if it so happens to be that we end up doing rear gunner again, that's fine. We've got a good run here, but again, it's to the wrong side. Although if we can hold it here, I can't. We're in identical vehicles. We've got the same amount of grip. We could have held it there. We're on the inside for the next corner. The last thing we want to do is stumble over each other and let a Ford win. However, I kind of want to win one myself. We've had 2 second places. I don't want a 3rd second place in all of this. But yeah, equally, don't want to let a Ewan or even a Chris sneak past and claim a victory. Gliska's out wide. Oh no, out wide and slow. Unfortunately, slow directly in front of me. It was too late. I couldn't change my line through all of that. We've got a good run here down the inside into turn 1. We're not really alongside. Now we are. There is... trying to make the pass stick here if we can get the acceleration, but we're just bringing the rest of the pack towards us. If I could have ducked past... Well, we have got the inside line now through here. But Gliska was further alongside and is able to keep it. Although we're still not giving up here. We might have to with that wall. Gliska tried to give us space. I mean, we're still there. How have we still got momentum? Having clobbered the wall. It's the ebb and flow of the Tundra battle here. I could have gone deeper into that corner if I'd wanted to, and perhaps should have done. The Raptors are lining up ready to fight us behind. Don't know what's happening. Pega probably missed a checkpoint with the Titans. I was wondering if they were on the march, but they're falling back. They're gone. Gliska's out wide again through that section, and I just can't find a way past at the moment. This is not the easiest track to overtake. In fact, Gliska's been quick on the exit there, which we have not. This is not an easiest track to overtake. I love this circuit, but yeah, getting past is not so easy. See, I'm happy to be slow in the slight mid portion of that corner because I get a good exit here, which we have done, but all of that side-by-side battling has brought the rest of the pack to us. Again, we carry great speed through here, but not going to find a way past. We both end up... See, we are so quick through that section, the Colorado can't live with us. So I was going to try duck underneath Gliska on the exit, but we both ended up sort of clonking the wall trying to find some space. Still not got anywhere to get past down here. We have a good run. Is it enough to put the nose alongside? I don't know. Don't think so, really. Although Gliska is out wide, is in the wall, doesn't hit the debris. Chris has turned up as we are busy fighting each other. Colorado's there now looking. 2 Raptors are coming to join the fun for a 5-way scrap for the lead onto the final lap of the race. I mean, we're going to park it a little bit through here and hope we can outrun that Colorado. I've got to be careful. That Colorado's got to see. We're quick through here. This bit here, the Tundras are fast through. The trucks behind just can't live with us, but they are faster down the straights towards the end, especially if we do that. That's bad news for me. Now we're definitely going to have to be careful. We'll send the Colorado to the outside because, yeah, I cannot give that the inside. It will cause us no end of grief. We are going to have to be a little bit mindful here. Gliska's got clear after that tap on the wall. That cost me. we applied as much pressure as we could, but it's just kind of ran out of time. We have got some understeer through all of there. Chris has snuck past. We're still don't want to end up outside of a checkpoint, but we're going to lose out on the battle to the line. God damn it. I think if I had, well, to be fair, if I hadn't been stupid, what? Oh, piss off, game. No. No. Quite frankly, no on that one. It was a 1-2 for the Tundras in all of that. If I hadn't made that stupid mistake at the start, I would have... not 1-2, sorry, 1-3 for the Tundras. I should have just driven away at the front, to be honest. We got stuck in battles. I was very quick in places, but I couldn't get clear, and then a little mistake pushing on the final lap got me in trouble from the vehicles behind. But there we go. That was some good fun. These were excellent fun to go racing with. There is no doubt about it. They were actually doing well, and Pega came up with the idea, and a bunch of folk built these different cars. This Tundra was built by Gliska. But yeah, a lot of people involved with building these vehicles. They are a lot of fun to go racing. I will say the Tundra's probably, as it turned out, the best overall. It's close. It's close. The Raptors definitely had their moments. I think the Titans got unlucky, never really were in the right place at the right time for some of this. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.